We had a notable occasion of the trustees of Operation Agri. We were saying farewell to Michael Putnam. Michael, tell us about how you started in Operation Agri.
Well, it really started when Cyril Petch, staying at my house for lunch that day, said, I've got a little job for you to do. Now, you're involved in agriculture, aren't you? I said, yes, I happen to be a lecturer in agriculture at Farm Institute at the time. So he said, we've been invited by the Baptist Missionary Society to accept as a project what they're calling Operation Agri, a means by which things that the agricultural missionaries need can be sent out to them. We just need somebody to organise it, and that's how it started.
So what were the sort of things you had to send out to start with?
So the first thing was day-old chicks. They wanted cockerels as well as hens, which went out to what was then Zaire, but is now, of course, the Democratic Republic of Congo. They wanted to mix them with the local birds because the better leg-laying, better meat. And that was our first introduction.
And did you have to send out some goats?
Yes, John Smith thought they might be a good idea to mix with the local goats. So we arranged to buy 5 female goats and a billy and to send them by boat. They got out safely to India. John Smith collected them, but he only had an ambulance in which to put them. And he was actually stopped by police who were quite puzzled as to why this white Englishman was driving an ambulance full of goats.
But then the nature of Operation Agri changed in later years.
Well, it did. The agricultural missionaries were requesting items that they needed for the development of the land, that they were doing what they thought would be a good thing to show to the local people. But whenever they went on furlough, it was quite obvious that the local people just reverted to what they had been doing before. They were not involved, they were not that interested. Mm-hmm. So it was decided that we must really bring the local people into the discussion of what they really needed rather than what we thought they ought to have.
And I believe you visited Sue Headlam at Chandragona in Bangladesh. What do you remember from that visit?
Yes, that was a very interesting visit. She introduced me to one of her local clinics, I remember. I had to wear a white coat and I had to be introduced as a doctor from England because the women, being Muslim, were not allowed to actually be in company of a man. Children that were coming in to her clinic were skinny, that they looked as if they were malnourished. And I said to Sue, can't you do anything about this? Haven't you got food for them? She said, well, it's not the food that matters. They're absolutely ridden with internal parasites. And the parasites get at the food before the children do. So
yes, and then after that, Operation Agri got involved in community health.
Yes.
And also in income generation for the women at Chandragona and the weaving project.
Yes, that was rather a different work for Operation Agri, but the empowerment of women has become part of the work Operation Agri has done over the years, perhaps most noticeably in Nepal, where the empowerment of women has become a very important part of the work that has been done there.
So Michael, we do wish you all the very best in your retirement.
Thank you very much.